Hi guys, it's Danelle from Painted, and today we're going to welcome a new fusion feature color. And this week we are celebrating Tuscan Orange. Tuscan Orange, as you guys can see, is a really true orange color. Now, I haven't painted a piece of furniture in Tuscan Orange for complete transparency. However, it is a very popular color for my studio. A lot of crafters love it, especially with fall decor, but it also can look beautiful on furniture too. So what I'm going to show you guys today is, first of all, it's amazing coverage. I always recommend 2 thin layers of paint, but with Tuscan Orange, you probably could get away, depending on your substrate, with just 1 layer. And also how you can kind of change the color a little bit, depending on what you put on top of it. So I'm going to show you guys how we can still achieve a beautiful finish using a bright, vibrant color to make our pieces stand out and be unique. So Tuscan Orange comes in 2 sizes. It comes in the pint-sized container and also in a sample size. So if you're working like on a small project, because it has such excellent coverage, depending on what you're working on, you might just need to pick up a little sample, like if you were doing a holiday craft, for example. This block right here shows what it looks like with 2 coats of Tuscan Orange over a raw wood surface. So you can tell, amazing coverage. But let me show you guys, just working over a pine sample board, how great that coverage is. And I'm just gonna work out of this sample container. Normally I wouldn't pour directly onto my piece, but we're just gonna go for it today. And then I'm just using a 2-inch Fusion Workshop brush. Now this color can be used in other ways too. For example, you could mix it with Fresco, which is our texture medium in the Fusion line, and use it as like for a layering effect, almost kind of like to give your piece like a rusty, aged look, like a patina. This would make a really pretty color to do that, and even mute it down a little bit with like some chocolate. Because I think one fun thing about Tuscan is its layering effects. Like, it looks really neat to paint your piece in like a bright color, such as like the Renfrew blue in the line, and then having some of the Tuscan peeking through. And maybe we'll even do that. But this just shows you how awesome of coverage it has. So this is just 1 layer of the Tuscan Orange. So the first coat of our Tuscan Orange is dry, and because what I'm going to be doing today is some layering, I'm just going to leave it with just the 1 coat. If this was a piece of furniture, I would go ahead and recommend that you put on a second thin layer of it. But what I want to show you guys today are 2 different finishes you can achieve using the Tuscan Orange color. The first one, we're also going to layer the Homestead House Cappuccino Stain, and this is what's going to create almost like a really cool rusty color. So I'm going to do half of the board with that to show you guys. And that's why I have gloves on. Whenever I'm staining, I like to wear gloves. So using this stain is a great option if you want to make like a rusty color, or you just want to kind of mute down the color. So if you want to add some age and patina, you know, I could just put it on certain spots, but I'm just going to show you guys full coverage what it looks like. So that is just it, you know, brushed on, and I'm just going to wipe it back. But I think it creates a really neat color. And I'll show you guys close-ups as well. But that can really show you how I really transformed the color from really bright and vibrant, like the true orange color, and now I brought it down to like, you know, a more subtle rusty color. So that's one option you can do with Tuscan Orange. And then another thing, whenever you're layering colors, you know, you should think of what's complementary colors. So if we were referencing the color wheel and you look at orange, you're gonna see across from it like a tealish color. So now what I'm going to do is just brush on some of the Renfrew blue and allow the Tuscan Orange to peek through. And I'm just using a 1-inch workshop brush. I just want little peaks of the orange popping through on this. I could go ahead and use like a resist, because with this I'm gonna wanna put 2 layers of the Renfrew blue down. So the Renfrew first layer had some time to dry, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just put it a little bit thicker, another layer on, just so it has some better coverage. And then you could go back, like if this was a piece of furniture, you could go back and distress some of the areas till you get down to that orange. Because I painted on raw wood, it's gonna hold the color better, so I'm not gonna sand through as fast to the bare wood, because I just want it peeking through little, little spots. But this will give you guys a good idea of what I mean when I say, layering with some complementary colors. See how you can just see a little bit of the orange peeking through? Kind of give it a little bit of visual interest. So hopefully this quick little demo kind of gives you an idea of using colors such as like the Tuscan Orange, the feature color, but kind of adding to them so that you can custom and make them your own.